I should really find a better caption system. But yeah, I think where we left off, I was in Kraut Central Station. I had really long hair, and I was going on an adventure. The stuttering was in the game, that was not the stream. But now I'm gonna fight these boys. Oh, okay, they blow up. I pushed Y to pick that up. I don't know why I'm still in Elden Ring mode. I haven't played Elden Ring in like actually a month, but I still press Y to pick things up like I have been playing Elden Ring. Old habits, I guess. Let me get this. I got the Puppet Ripper, even though I said I was gonna use the umbrella. I'm all covered in goo. But yeah, what? I didn't get to talk about this yet on stream. We went to a concert. Well, I went to a concert by myself. The band called Soccer Man. Super umbrella, Ella, oh, I fell. Under my umbrella. I actually unironically love that song, but not because it's a good song, because the drum beat kicks ass. Yeah, I went to a concert by myself for the first time, and it was so surreal. I don't really like doing. BRB gonna switch from mobile to PC. Okay, sounds cool. Yeah, I went to a concert. I'll wait till EP comes back before I tell that. Oh, he got me. He got my gumchins. Yeah, he's a tough customer, but I'm gonna get him. I think I need to use my falcon eye on him. He's got range, and decay is mean. Like, I'm just gonna run past these folks. I don't think they can make it past the tiny bridge that I take. I don't think their pathing allows them to take the tiny bridge. Oh, I was wrong. They can take the tiny bridge. Okay, I'm just gonna run away from that whole situation. Okay, take the resistance ampules so that they can't mess with me. Take out the ads first. I waited for you to return before I told my story. I went to a concert by myself for the first time, and it was so, like, at first I was scared, because it was like a venue that I'd never been to, and I don't handle, like, strange places. I don't handle being alone by myself very well. There's a lot of things about it that may have led to a bad time, but I had a good time. I had fun. And the only problem was that I had to stand for like 4 hours, and my weak little kobold legs almost gave out. But yeah, it was such a good time. I'm gonna do it more. I'm gonna see more. Oh! It's the big man. Oh, he's got like scales that are hard to. Oh, he canceled my Fable art. Yeah, always nice to be pleasantly surprised by the experience you're gonna share about. Yeah. I don't know, cause like I went in there and I was like, am I gonna have like a panic attack? Cause like I get panic attacks like when I go to the grocery store even. So it's like, oh, this is the place where I was, where I first woke up. Yeah, I get like panic attacks from just going to the grocery store. Like I'll lose like focus, and I'll just what am I doing? Like, where am I? I'm scared. What's happening even? But here at this concert, I was like, I ended up like taking care of like this group go behind chair. I'm behind the chair. Oh. Oh.
We are. Yes, behind the train car where you woke up. Wait,
what is this?
What is this?
Geppetto's tools? What? I did not know this existed. Was this here the whole time? That's amazing. Letter from someone who had gone ahead. Dear Geppetto's puppet who will come to this workshop train, I'm really thankful to you. A workshop train hidden by Geppetto. Isn't that something? If not you, how could I have found this place? Unfortunately for Geppetto, I have the ability to read someone's memories. In Malum District, I had a hunch. They thought if they followed you, Geppetto's puppet, they'd find the relic he stole, and that hunch was right. The relic has been returned to our sacred place. Now that the stage is set, the doors will open. I know this is all confusing, but soon you will learn everything. Thank you, you were a good guide. SM. I'm assuming that stands for Simon Manus, the guy who talked to me from above at the at that one place. Give me a new outfit. Ooh, a break, a lot of cartridge. I don't think. Oh, I already have a lot of cartridge. But break. Ooh, that's actually good. Yeah, I'll take it. I hate break. Yo, this is so cool that I can just like alter stuff now, like here. I mean, like I could do it everywhere. Sorry to interrupt your story. No, I forgot what my story was entirely because this is so much cooler. Do I have any Legion plugs? High-powered flame amplifier? What? You can make the flamberge more powerful? That's pretty cool. Now I have an upgraded puppet string. I think the Falcon Eye is better because the Falcon Eye helps me take down big guys who I have more of a problem with than small guys. This is amazing. This game is so amazing. Like that was there the whole like if I had looked behind me when I woke up, would I have seen that false wall? Ah, oh, there's so much mystery. I'm gonna beat this guy up. By the way, did you do Belle's quest? Belle, no. Not yet. I haven't found the first. Was I supposed to have yet? Because if so, I haven't found one. I guess now will be my chance to find them. I just know that they are here somewhere. They're at Krot Central Station. It's somewhere in this chapter. I won't spoil to tell unless you ask, though. I remember that they're sick and they want me to lie for them, if I remember correctly. They want me to lie and say that like they got away or something. I'm just gonna run past you, guy. I wanna fight that big, like, scorpion man again. Right in the butt. I'm not strong enough to like use this guy's armor. You're having tea and biscuits? Okay, what kind of... When you say biscuits, do you mean English biscuits or do you mean like American biscuits? Because if you mean English biscuits, I am so jealous. I am so jealous of you. But if you mean American biscuits, then I'm a little less jealous, but still slightly jealous. Shortbread biscuits. I can't believe you would say something that make me so jealous on my own stream. How dare you? I'm hurt, offended, wounded. How dare? I opened the second door so I don't have to make the weird run back anymore. I'm just kidding. You're free to have your tea and biscuit. I just know that I was a huge tea and like biscuit fan and like, oh, is this?
Don't kill me.
Yeah, here it is.
I'm a human. Just a soldier. Are you a stalker?
I am so jealous.
Name's Atkinson.
I was a huge biscuit person, like tea and biscuit person in high school and stuff.
Sealed off.
It was harder to do that kind of stuff as I got older though.
Communications cut off too. Someone planned this all out. No idea who. Above my pay grade. If you meet someone named Bell in the city, tell her Atkinson died. A soldier.
Do you want me to kill you as a soldier? Should I kill you? Can I? Rest in peace, man. You did die a soldier, I'm not lying anymore. Whoa, he has a puppet string. He has a puppet string built into him. He's insane. Someone call the police on this man. No. Oh, wow. Someone called the ambulance, exactly. Ooh, I missed. Ow, you heck. Ow. Cut it out. You're already half dead. Stop beating me up. It makes me feel bad about myself. Ooh, a master chef? I could become master chef. Bobby Flay? You're kidding me. The technique is B? You're telling me the technique is B for the Master Chef blade? I'm in. I'm so in. Okay, where's that one place where I could upgrade stuff? Where even am I? I have no idea anymore. Here's a blue thing. Haha, I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I know a blue thing in the middle of a crackly floor means a trap. You can't get me, sirs. I'm the sequel to Dogs. Stop snarling so much. You're loud. This is where they tried to off the top ropes me, but they were not successful in their attempt. They got their WWE license from a Dollar Tree.
You love lost, little lamb. Hand over all you got.
Am I lost? Am I lost? Tell me more about how lost I am.
In a city where everything is upside
I'm trying
down,
to
the strong
do
rule,
the
not
thing to you.
weak.
Oh my gosh, she didn't let me do the thing. I'm so angry. Just for that.
Welcome to the city of the future, and the future is death.
Okay, so only light attacks can me work. Oh, she got me. American biscuits with sausage gravy is delicious, looks disgusting though. Yeah. I can't even eat that. Nothing is inaccessible to me. Hundred biscuits to scones though. Yep. They're just like buttery, really buttery, flaky scones.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you got.
What? My shot just went through it. Quit throwing things. You hate the British so much that you just rename their dish. Genuinely, like, there are so many things that, like, we just, like, took from other people and, like, just were like, hey, we'll call it this. And we're like, that already has a name, though. That's already a name for something. And then we're just like, we don't care. We made it very clear.
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong rule, not the wise.
Gosh, she's just out of range of my attack. Although I did break her axe, so now she does piddly damage, so... Wanna go? Aluminium. What?
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong rule, not the wise.
And goodbye, Robert.
I wanna die. I just wanted a full belly. That's not so wrong.
The way you went about it is wrong, you dumb bitch. Think about your life in your final moments. Color, flavor. Yeah, the U's and everything. I remember... This is so cringe. You guys are gonna... all the American people who are gonna watch this are gonna laugh at me. I used to be a pretentious kid, and I would put U's in my, like, English assignments. In, like, junior high and high school. Like, so, like, when, like, turning in, like, essays and stuff about, like, writing and, like English and... literature, I would say like, yeah, like color with a U, flavor with a U. And I would get marked down for it all the time. Stop throwing things at me. I would get marked down for it all the time. They'd be like, that's not how you spell color, you know? And I'd be like, yes it is. Yes it is though. I'd be that kid. There was only ever one English teacher who let me do it, and the only time she would ever mark me down was when I was inconsistent. We did British English, so when I first came across American English for the first time, I was so confused. Yeah, American English is literally lawless. It is a lawless and terrifying system that makes zero sense. Get back here, butterfly. Give me your stuff. Yeah, it's crazy how little things like line up. You have British pies, but just cat dust. What that do? Oh, I'll read it. I'll read it for you. Do you have a different British pies, but just under a different name? What is a British pie? Is that like slang for? Okay, are you like trying to razz me? Makes enemies less likely to notice you. Oh. Temporarily reduces presence. Yeah. When am I gonna start getting full moonstones of Covenants? I want to upgrade my puppet ripper. Okay, so describe a British pie to me and I'll tell you if we have it. Because, I'm not entirely sure. A British pie is like a pot pie or meat pie. Yeah, we have those kinds of pies. What do we call them, though? I don't think we call them pies. What do we call? We call them just pot pies. I think we just call them pot pies. Oh, why do I already have a Trinity key? Wait, what? Did I miss a Trinity door? Song of the day, the pickpocket who was overconfident in a gamble and had his heart stolen and died. The pot pie's close enough. Ooh, a character amulet +1. Don't really need that, but that's cool. But new costume. But can you buy pot pies in a store or a gas station? You can buy frozen ones at the store and reheat them, but no, they do not just come at like a 7-Eleven if that's what you're talking about. That's not a thing. I didn't kill that big scorpion. Okay, so I gotta go back to my home, Hotel Krot. That's cool. You get to buy pot pies at a gas station. Yeah, our gas stations have like food that gives you dysentery, like food that if you eat it, there's a significant, like more than 50% chance you will get sick.
Good to see you. I was getting worried waiting this long. The situation here seems to be getting worse. Soldiers like me are blunt. So give it to me straight. Is my partner safe? This is Atkinson's handwriting on the letter. When we came to Krat, I
Pastries with different
never
kinds of
thought
fillings,
it would end
generally
like
an
this.
easy and quick snack you can pick up.
Sometimes
It's really
you meet
good.
people who
That sounds
make you believe
delightful.
they'll always be with you. But a life can be snuffed out at any moment. I need to stay alive to notify others of his death. But it feels like something inside me has died as well. Anyway, I appreciate knowing what happened. I mean it.
I imagine it's like a nice, you feel warmth, yay. I'm gonna play the song that she just gave me. I'm missing so many songs, I'm so sad.
Whatever choice you make.
So many words for very similar things. Listen, I'll find a pic that accurately represents what I'm thinking of and put it in Discord.
I know my way
Sounds
around.
good. Where's Kitty Cat?
At the house. At the house. You made the right choice. She is so happy. I know now what a glorious feeling it is to wish for the happiness of someone you care for.
Oh,
Perhaps it's presumptuous for a puppet to call that feeling love.
he's putting his hand
I'm
over his
happy
heart.
enough just to
He
protect
knows.
her
You
as
know
best
what
I
love
can.
is.
Thank you for saving her. And for guiding me through this emotion.
Yes.
No matter what fate brings us, serving her can t-
I am here for you, my God.
I know my way.
I must become Bobby Flay. I will become the Iron Chef, and there's nothing that will stop me. Hold on, I gotta get more juice. Oh, I have a quartz.
I know my way.
Iron Chef. Iron. Are you kidding me? How much? This is so expensive.
I know my way.
Okay, I am Iron Chef'd out. Let's see what this moveset's like. I didn't even see what the moveset was like before pouring all these points and money into it. Oh my god, this thing's badass. Oh my god, this thing's badass. Is this my new favorite weapon? I think what I sent accurately represents my pie. Fantasies? Fantasies, huh? That's the word you use. Okay.
I know my way.
Guys, I might be the master chef now. Yeah, I'm the master chef. Too bad I don't have any technique cranks to turn this B to an A.
The house.
Do I ever get any more? You have become Gordon Ramsay. Indeed, I have become him for sure. Oh my gosh. I wish there was a way to like turn my get technique cranks back. Restaurants, bakeries that make pies usually don't make small pies like that, but yeah, there's pot pies that are similar.
A great weapon called
that I like. Hell's Kitchen became Hell's Crot. Yeah, we're about to chop it up, baby. Wow, she really is like completely cured.
Thanks for keeping.
Okay, let me see what the damage output difference is. So, plus 65 with the booster glaive. What about with the puppet? Plus 76. Oh yeah, I was gonna upgrade this thing. Do I have enough?
I recognize it anywhere. This is a saber from the country of the morning. You found this in the barren swamp? That's odd. Remember how I said my family were weapon experts? One of my earliest memories is of them talking about sabers like this. Maybe a thief stole this from the Grand Exhibition Gallery. Though it's just a gallery of ghosts now. With no one claiming ownership, I suppose it's yours. But take good care of it. This weapon carries a little bit of my heritage. I know my way.
Oh, I need 2 more Dark Moonstones to upgrade it. Okay. So we're switching back to Master Chef. But I don't have a technique crank. Okay, so
Close your eyes. Come to me.
I spent them all on this. Okay, we're going back to Umbrella then.
Just dance with me all through the night.
Yeah, Feel, the best song in the game.
It out. Close to you. I feel good. 'Cause I just don't feel like a girl. Give it to
Okay,
me,
I'm at 53% capacity with the Umbrella.
I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, you make me feel alright. I feel good.
No, I'm going back to Puppet Ripper. Okay, I'm indecisive. I'm going to Puppet Ripper and I'm sticking with it.
Make her cry all night.
This is me swaying to the music.
Close your eyes.
Okay, I have to go kill that big guy now. I listened to all the records today while working. Ooh, are they like on like a streaming services? Can I like pull up the Lies of P? Can I pull up the Liza Peak album and just like listen? Use YouTube Music? Oh, okay. Okay, man, you and me. I'm gonna break that armor of yours. I dodged that. Oh my god. Haha, and these are the last words of Scorpion Man. Murder puppets amulet. What does that do? Increases damage inflicted on humans. Oh, we cold-blooded now, babies. That was easier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a multiple attempt thing. I guess it wasn't a boss, so. Okay, back to the thingy. Oh, I guess I could just go the easy way. Go back to this one and then just teleport to the other one. Cheating. Onwards, comrade Kobold. Yes, we must lead the army forth, and by the army I mean just one puppet with a big scythe. I am the Reaper. They did not know there would be a Reaper coming, but there is one. I am the judgment, I am the night. I will make what is wrong right. Ooh, this thing has a lot of stun to it. I kinda dig it. Okay, big face man. Catch these mitts, baby. No one expects the death, but they expect the Spanish Inquisition even less. What is that from? I hear people say that a lot. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Monty Python? Okay. Must be one of the ones I haven't seen. And to be honest, I've only ever seen Life of Brian and Holy Grail. So, yeah. And I've only seen bits and pieces of Life of Brian. I haven't actually seen like the whole of Life of Brian. Holy Grail was great. I can't believe I didn't heal. That guy just uppercut me into oblivion. Yeah, I remember showing it. I have a funny memory. I showed it to my like younger cousin one, like I think I was like 14 and he was like 10, and I showed it to him because, you know, like I don't know, it was like a party. I was watching it by myself because I hate my family's parties so much, and he just walked in because he also hated the parties, and he was like, hey, can I watch this with you? And I was like, sure, man, whatever. Like, as long as you're like chill and don't like, leave me alone, I'm good with you hanging out with me. He had done it before, so, and he was chill the times before, so I was like, yeah, fine. So we watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and of course, like, his mom walks in during like the nun scene where like they're all trying to like basically jump Lancelot's bones, and I got like kind of an earful from his mom about it, because I was like, why are you making my child watch like this horny ass movie? And I'm like, I swear to God, that's like the only part of the movie that's horny. The rest of it is like just absurdist comedy, I swear. I felt really embarrassed. Yeah, when you watch anime and people walk in during the beach of fan service scenes. Yeah. Well, they walk in and then like it's that one part of the anime where like of every like episode where there's like, you know, the main character's talking, but for some reason like the shot of the camera is on like the female they're talking to, but it's just their ass. Like, it's just like, why, what, like, okay. And so they're just like, what are you watching? Where it's just like, just a picture of an ass and then someone talking. And it's like, oh, I never really thought about it that way before. Oh my god, that's the worst. Okay, those scenes shouldn't exist in the first place. Honestly, I stopped watching anime where that was like a thing. Like, if I see that in anime, it's typically like a red flag now, where I'm like, oh, maybe this anime is not like gonna be a fun anime time for me. Anime would be great without fan service, yeah. Like when you watch like an anime like Erased, or something where you're just like, wow, this isn't horny, like at all. Like, it's literally just a story. Like, it's like just a beautiful, like mature story about like people and like trying to make like the impossible happen against like unseeming odds. And it's just like, yo, if all anime treated itself with the dignity and respect that had, like, anime would be so good. Because like the themes of anime and like the ideas that it presents are so like in line with like our generation and like the younger generations and like their interests.
Sorry, I've been on my own so long.
Fucking like everything else is so out of like there's so much stuff that's out of touch.
From monsters. Even if the abnormal has become normal. I
don't know, when you watch the Oscars and like you see all these movies and you're just like, okay, there's like 2 movies here that are good and the rest of them are just dog water. They're just like absolute trash, and it's just like, okay, like, thanks for making trash, I guess, but like who'd you make it for? Who'd you make the trash for? whenever I read a manhwa or I see an anime I like, but the concept but disagree with the way it plays out, it makes me want to write my own story or concept but remove the cringe. That's what I've been doing, literally. Like, I was like my book has an ace protagonist, you know? Like, when they like shift into their their natural form, they don't have like reproductive organs like at all. Like, it's not even a thing. Like, I know that's kind of weird, but at the same time, like, it's like I went so extreme in the other direction because I was like, I'm so sick. I'm like genuinely so sick of it. How much was that thing?
Buy something.
Oh, 35. Okay, so I just need to use a 5.
Buy something.
Yeah, like, it's, I don't know, like, I wanted to write my own story where, like, there was love and there was pretty people, but they were described with an authenticity and not an innocence, but like a I don't know, like a genuineness, like a, oh, this person is not just like a sexuality to a figure. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is such beautiful level design. I'm like tired of over-sexualization in media, I guess. As an ace person, I'm tired of it. I don't understand it sometimes.
Whoa. This used to be the workshop's transportation base, close to Krat's Central Station. Maybe that's why the puppets were so hell-bent on attacking the place during the frenzy. But I didn't see it myself. I didn't know the scale of it all. So let's add that earthquake to our list of strange and bizarre happenings in Krat.
I think I understand the sexualization, but I think it's dumb. Yeah, I mean, sex sells. Sex indeed sells. It's just so depressing that, like, it seems to like override everyone's like sanity check. It makes an otherwise good story. It takes an otherwise good story and makes it impossible to watch with family or friends. Exactly. Like, I want to show my dad like Psycho-Pass, you know, because I think he would really like it. I want to show my mom like a romance anime or something, because I think she would really like a psychological drama one, because I think she loves like detective mysteries and stuff, and like, oh my gosh, she would love it, but like, she can't. She can't, because there's a barrier. There's a built-in barrier that's just like, hey, you can't enjoy this. Like, good luck. Good luck trying to show people. You have to like vibe check the people around you before you can. The Tokyo Ghoul have fan service. I died. So the manga, if I recall, did not. It had like characters who were like hypersexual, but that was because like their like they had a character called Nutcracker, but they were a ghoul that like had been like tormented like sexually, and so they got their revenge by eating people, and like as like a dominatrix almost. So yeah, like that's like that, but again, like, yeah, no, there was no sexualization as far as like unnecessary sexualization, if I remember. I reread it like every year though, so if I don't remember it, it probably isn't there. Yeah, Sui Ishida does a really good job with that. Treating people like people. Like even, oh my gosh, I got uppercut again. Like even, like, I love media where they treat the monsters like people and the people like monsters. I think that's the theme that I identify with the most in certain things. Like, cause like in not like a general blanket statement like, oh, every human being sucks and like every monstrous character is like really kind, but like I like the idea of, oh, in Tokyo Ghoul, Anteku is like this really kind and thoughtful group of people who left behind their days of violence because they knew what it was to be violent and they wanted life to be different for everybody. And the first inspector we meet, Inspector Maro, is this blood-crazed fiend who doesn't care about anything the ghouls have to say about themselves. He only cares about killing them. It's like, that's such good character design and like foils, and that's like the first arc of the goddamn show in the manga. Like when that arc ends and we find out that like Mado is doing it because like his wife was killed by this horrible like monstrous ghoul, and like we were introduced to like all these complex characters who are like now designed to be the middle ground, and like just like how these characters navigate being like, oh, we've seen the extremes, you know, we've seen both sides, and now we want to know where we want to be. And it's like, you see such extremism in real life, and it's honestly a beautiful portrayal of that. It's like, oh, like this group of people who you're like, of course they're right. Like there's a monstrous group who just like who like are designed to murder people, but like, sorry, I'm on a huge rant about Tokyo Ghoul. There's this monstrous group that are literally designed to just like kill people, and you're like, oh, there's no way that's good. There's no way that's good. But like Toka says it herself. She's like, we didn't ask to be born. Like we didn't ask to be like these creatures that have to feed on people. We just are. Like we were born this way. And like I'm not comparing murdering cannibals to like LGBT people in any way, but there is a thin comparison to people who are in a minority. There's a thin comparison to draw because there are people who are born different than the the majority populace, like a cisgender white man who is like of a like social class and standing where they don't have to worry about things like and no one asks to be born outside of that window of ease and like fluidity, but they are. They just are. They're born that way. And like they do what they can to survive. Like you see inner city like gangs form, and like you think like, oh man, how could like I can't walk the streets at night without feeling unsafe, or like I'm gonna be robbed or something. Like, but why do you think it is that the streets are unsafe at night? Like, why do you think you have to feel the need to be robbed? You know, like why would they need to rob you? And it's because like they don't have the resources. They don't have the resources they need, so they need to take it from you, who they deem might have the resources. It's like, I'm not saying it's right to rob people. It's not right. It's evil to force violence and stuff. I mean, in my psych class, we also talk about stuff that people have no control over. Yeah, it's like, it's just people are so easy to just say like gangs are bad, violence is bad, but they don't think about the why of it. They don't think about why the violence is happening. They don't think about why the terrible thing is happening. The people who are doing the violence don't want to do the violence most of the time. Like unless they're like a serial killer, which is like very rare. Like that's a very rare thing to be a psychopath or like a serial killer. They typically wouldn't want to do that if they had just gotten what they needed in the first place. Like, and it's the same thing. Like Tokyo Ghoul is just that, you know? Like the ghouls, like if they had just set up a system to feed like the dead to ghouls, the ghouls wouldn't need to kill people. But instead they feared the ghouls because they were strong, and they demonized them, and they killed them and made them have to fight to be alive. They made them ashamed of who they are. And so it's just like, Of course they're gonna be murderers and stuff. You gave them no choice. And it's just like, yeah, like, if the same extends to our world. The same thing extends to us. Anyway, that's philosophy, Kobold. Yeah, that's my philosophy lesson. Watch Tokyo Ghoul and think about your life. Think about the wonderful things about it, because sometimes it's just hard and you don't get to choose. Hello, Mr. Extra heavyweight frame. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Motivity crank. Come on, man. Give me technique. Yeah. Sorry for the really long rant. I'm very passionate about certain things because in my non-kobold life, I live outside the majority in every way humanly possible. So it affects me. So I like talking about it. I like raising awareness about it. And I also like talking about Tokyo Ghoul because it's one of the best things ever written. Yeah. Hey, nice etiquette you have there. Oh, hi, unrestrained monkey. It's nice to see you. It's been a bit. How you doing? Hopefully, hopefully my big old rant just then, you didn't just, yeah, I kind of raised my voice a little bit. But I have a compressor, so, oh, you missed it? Okay, I had a big old rant, but it's okay. Everything's chill now. I was talking about Tokyo Ghoul and I got a little too heated. Kobold rant is exclusive to me. Hey, sometimes you just gotta decompress. Hey, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Ooh, secret ladder. Oh, it'll drop down. Okay, let's go. Oh no, it's the Tyrant from Resident Evil. I'm gonna stab you in the back, Tyrant. Oh no, he turned around! Ow, he's beating me up. Oh, there's a Gatling gun. Oh, the Gatling gunman got me. Yeah. I love that the umbrella blocks stuff. I just wish it was like a special kind of block, you know? I think it deserves to be like a cool, like, oh, you keep going, I'm just gonna lurk for a bit. Sounds good. Yeah, do you, underestimated monkey. You are welcome to stay in any fashion you so desire. I never knew these guys had a gimmick until my 4th playthrough. They have a gimmick? Is it a gimmick being stabbed in the face? Because I just did it, if that's the case. Ow, don't shoot, ow! Leave me alone, mister. If you break the canister on their back, it's an instant stagger. Ooh. No! What? Oh, I tried to get him. I tried to stagger him, but I was too slow. I gotta teach them some etiquette. I tried for it. Tried to block that, didn't work. Oh, I did it! Okay, second guy. Prepare to get got. Ooh, get dumpstered, man. I am the hotness, and you are the notness. Hello? I heard a snarl and I don't like it. Oh, there you are. Oh, these guys are easy to get to know their patterns. Ow. And you're done. Goodbye. Free goodies. I hear like scritchy snarls and I don't like it. Making sure no one else is in the room while I beat this guy up. Thank you. Do you want to become a workshop technician? A primer for aspirants. No other city in the world today has been receiving more attention than Krat, the city of puppets. Back when the almighty V visited, it was still just a fishing village. It has undergone a brilliant change in the past 30 years, spurred by Krat's puppet industry. The puppets made in Krat's workshops are known for using new technology that's on a different level from their competitors. Oh my god, this is too much words. The workshop puppets are intricate like humans, and they perform their master's orders so naturally that people wonder if they have souls. Many competitors try to replicate the workshop's special mechanical hearts only to fail and prove their outstanding gap between their capabilities. The monopoly on their special Power Stone Ergo and the skills to optimize its efficiency, those are what gives Krat's workshop its edge. But the workshop's beginning, it wasn't always smooth. The workshop's history begins with one legendary craftsman and his records of... Oh my god, I'm gonna restart that sentence. The workshop history begins with one legendary craftsman and his records are great manuals for apprentices. The legendary craftsman G, whom every technician knows about. I am becoming the Eep. On the next page, we'll learn about his achievements. Omitted. Okay, sorry, did my reading put you to sleep? It's okay. You can go to bed, Eepy Hive. You are indeed Eepy. You are the Eepy Sheepy, and I am glad that you were able to join us. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Maybe starting next week, you can stay a bit longer, because we'll be going ahead in time. Oh, he shot me with his body. No, I pushed the Y button. Oh, I just wasted all my Fable slots. God damn it. Ah. These guys are alive still. Oh, they aren't. I hear a snarly Charlie. You try as much as you can. Okay. Have a good night's rest, Eepy. Hope to see you. Yeah, good luck in this part though. Yeah, I guess I'll... Oh my god. Yeah, I remember this character. I guess I'll need it. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Oh my god. Okay. Ow, baby. That hurt. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. The Walker of Illusions just stepped on my corpse. Okay, Walker. Time to meet Texas Ranger, baby. Oh my gosh, this thing's tough. Oh, it turned into 2. Guys, this person's really hard. They're very, very strong, and I am very, very weak. It's okay though. With etiquette, I'm sure I will prevail. Maybe I should swap out this for something that helps me a bit more. Is this thing a human or a puppet or a monster? Or a carcass? Sorry, no, not a monster. It's a carcass. I don't know. I'm gonna keep rolling. Okay, Walker of Illusions. Round 3, baby. Just you and me. Oh my gosh, I was trying to heal that entire time, but she kept like hitting me. Guess she's supposed to keep hitting me, but she's an enemy, and if she's not trying to hit me, then... Stinky Cheese! How dare you! I'm trying my best! Is this an optional? I don't remember if this is optional or not. Oh my days. I can't even get her to half health. I need more disruption resistance if I'm gonna fight her. I can do it. You sent me stinky cheese earlier. I don't believe you. I don't trust your encouragement. Okay, just hit me with every single one of those attacks. Oh! I'm trying to learn her parries. I'm trying to learn her timings. It's so awkward. Her timings for her attacks are like horrifically spaced. There's gotta be something I can do. Hold on. There's a thing I can equip on my What's grindstone? Enhances guard performance. That's what I want. Okay. Maybe this will make it so I can just guard my way through the fight. Could I please use... Okay, guard performance does nothing. It's a nightmare! I swear! Okay. Maybe I'm going about this all wrong. Maybe I should be avoiding the attacks and trying to do as much damage to her as possible. No, that's not a thing. Because she just swings forever. That's all she does is she just swings. Like, she swings and swings and swings. Oh, I can't even go on the front door anymore. I can't live. Okay, is there like another way I can go? No, that's quitter talk. No. I will defeat you. No, the Kobold stands. Vigilant and ready. We will defeat the Walker of... What was it? Walker of... I don't remember. We'll kill the big brain lady. Big brain lady, you're going down, hun. I tried to make space, but she read me like a book and chased me down. Oh, that was good. That was a good fight. Okay, I got this. I got this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. I was doing it all wrong. I needed to be more aggressive, and I need to hold down the block button instead of just trying to tap it like Sekiro. A mistimed block is better than not blocking at all. Oh my god, I didn't even try that time. I've heard that if you use a phone as your camera for face tracking, it works better. Maybe I'll try doing that when I get a better model. I'm commissioning someone to work on one right now. I'm really excited. The sketches they've shown me are really promising. So looking forward to that. What? I got killed by disruption. I thought I had her that time. I even killed her like friend with like my dash through. Oh, I had it perfect. Okay, maybe I should be taking a special resistance ampule. Corruption, okay. Not a special one, just a normal attribute resistance ampule. Okay. Take one of those before the fight. Okay, you wanna try that again? Oh, why did I try to dodge that? I should have tried to parry it. Okay, I got this. I'm getting good at this. I'm getting real good at this. Thank you, Streambot. If I'd managed to parry even one of, like, perfect parry one of those attacks, I would have survived. Kasamia Love says hello. Hello, Kasamia. Am I saying your name right? Should I just call you Love? Is that too forward? Just kidding. Hello. How are you doing? I'm just bashing my head against the wall that is the Walker of Illusions. You're the first person who's pronounced my name correctly, and thanks. That's good. Kasami. That's a beautiful name. Oh, I got. It's German? Ooh. I love learning about the roots of names. I named myself Tatsu name. It's a nickname that my family came up with. My original name was too hard to pronounce for my just older brother. So they called me Potato. And that eventually evolved into Tot. And then they added a second T at the end because it looked cool. And then, you know, I like that name way more than any other name that I'd ever gotten. So I just kind of stuck with it. Oh man, she is ruthless. Ah, I'm sorry, Kasamia. You are witnessing me lose horribly to this one person over and over again. Might not be very exciting, but hopefully it's at least somewhat entertaining. I am trying my hardest. Nope, I'm enjoying watching it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so grindstone, then ampule, then going. Losing over and over. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lose this time though. Watch me. I got the moves. Thanks for the follow. I now have to win because you followed me. It's the rules. Promise me. Okay, I promise. I promise I'll win. Oh, who promises and keeps their word? It's this kobold. Do a little spin. Kasami, it's all for you. It's all for you, hun. Oh, do little slides. Yeah. I keep my word. Yeah. I'm actually so impressed by that. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my safety thing, and I think I missed some like backwards paths that I didn't take, so I'm gonna go back and cash in my monies and all that. But you were the inspiration. You followed, and it gave me the spirit bomb power I needed to make it through. So thank you for that. You truly carried me. You were the wind beneath my wings in that moment.
Whatever choice you make.
I sent you a wreck, though.
I know my way around a weapon. One.
Wreck. What is on DC? Oh. Go chat. Oh, a Discord request. Okay. Sorry. I was trying to figure out what all that meant. Here, hold on. Lol, you're funny. I have a hard time figuring out what people mean sometimes. It's a bit of a... It's on me. Okay, there you go. Hello. And then I wave. There you go. Did you join the, Yeah, I'll wave to say hi to you there. Cool, you're in my Discord. Nice to see you. Yeah. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I just wanted to upgrade. And then see if there was else. I think I have a quartz. Oh. Yeah! Oh, that's so sweet. Nah, I just... Oh, kitty! Hold on, let's see how much it likes me. Yes, the kitty likes me. Yay. I want the kitty to learn to super like me, to be my best friend. I have a quartz, so I'm gonna put it in my head. But yeah. Increases pulse cells, enhances attribute resistance, or perfect guard gain. You can do that too in Liza P. I don't know that. How dare you? How dare you say lies in my chat? I think I want recover some guard regain as HP when a perfect guard is successful. I think I want enhanced attribute resistance, because that's what is messing with me the most. I don't think I need more pulse cells. I'm kind of good on pulse cells. Okay. We good. And I pet the cat. Okay, so we pet the cat. We upgraded our dexterity. Oh, we gotta get the gold coin tree. It's almost full. Hooray! We picked the fruit from the tree. Okay, now we go back out and fight the baddies. I think there was a way I hadn't gone, and then we can progress forward past where I killed the Walker of Illusions. I'm so content with that victory. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I didn't get a chance to really yeah, I'm like halfway to my follower goal of being able to be an affiliate, which is something that I didn't think I'd ever get even close to. But here I am halfway there. I deserve it. Oh, that's so sweet. Why are you being so nice to me? I don't know how to handle it. I'm just a kobold. Oh, got him. Yeah, why are you being so nice to me? I don't know, like you seem really friendly. You showed up in my chat and you're being really kind. You gave me the fire to beat this person who was just actually whooping my ass for the past 30 minutes. I don't know. You seem kind of heaven sent to me, so. Oh, that's not the way I want to go. Okay, so I've backtracked and I've found everything I wanted to find, so now I can go forward. I love this game's this game has a strange sense of optimism to it. Even though people always talk to me badly and I'm always depressed, but today because of you my day will be a little better. Okay, I want to pause for a moment and I want to thank you for sharing that with me. I am always depressed too. I have a lot of stuff like that. 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 I have a lot of going on in my life, and sometimes it's really hard for me to even like get in here and stream. But to hear you say that and say that your day is a little better because of me, like that makes everything worthwhile. So like I make what I make because I want to connect with people, and to hear you say that I connected with you, you have no idea how much that means to me, so thank you. Anyway, now that Kobold sappy moment is, yeah, I have issues connecting with people in my life.
Is under attack.
Oh no, the hotel's under attack?
Everyone's in danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Communication through ergo. An interesting parlor trick. Quite the performance, Papa Chipasa. But your lies will be useless in the new world. The world of truth. But you are worth studying in the meantime.
This is crazy.
What could it be? Come on, pal. No time to lose.
What's going on? Okay, gonna rest at this one. Well, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm crying a little. Oh, don't cry. It's okay. Anyway, thanks a lot. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, just know my heart goes out to you, and that you are always welcome in this space. Yeah. And that there is a friendly kobold on the internet who is thinking of you.
Another fine day in the city of Krog, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Oh. The king thinks this riddle might be quite a poser. It's all about seeing past the tip of your nose, sir. Observation. It's about observation. Just listen, kid. This one should be easy. You've seen enough of it. If your answer's wrong now, you're not going to love it. This blue flower has many ways to take root, but only on man does it ever bear fruit.
Ooh, interesting. There you go.
Correct! Yeah, I think you get the charm behind these riddles now. Yes? Charm.
Yeah.
What?
I get the riddles.
Threatened? Well,
Now my job is to get you affiliated on Twitch. I have some suggestions. Would you like to hear them? Sure, yeah, I'm all ears.
Truths. It is a creation unique to humans. Now then, another question. Not a riddle, no rhymes. Just a question for you. Ergo does not appear out of thin air, so where did all those puppets get all that? Ergo. Ha! Yes! Always leave them laughing. That's what the king says. So, take this key, please. Then I say, up with yes.
Yeah, we can chat on DC for a minute. I'm streaming currently, hence me being here, but once I'm done, we could totally talk for a bit afterwards. I would be down for that. Yeah. I'll send you a message after to let you know. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, he's wrecking me up. Oh, no. Oh, he's got slapping tendrils. Got you. He got, I did the thing. That's not fair. I got him in the stagger and he still was beating me up during it. Until what time will you be streaming today? I'm thinking I'll probably stream for another like half hour for like maybe like a half hour to an hour or so. If that's okay. Well, not if that's okay. That's how much I was planning to, at least. Yeah. Ooh, a thumbs up guy. I've never seen that one before. Hey, got him. What? Really? Like, is that like a custom emote? Or is that... I don't understand. Just kidding. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Again, my brain does not comprehend things like goofs over text very well. So sometimes people will make jokes to me in my chat, and I just have a difficult time fully understanding the goof. It's not saying don't make goofs in my chat. I love it when people make goofs in my chat. It's just I also think it's funny when I don't get them.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. All right, tighten up your springs and let's go.
Dim ergo chunk. Got him. Okay. We're gonna fight this monster. Whatever it is, it's gonna be a mean one. Hey, you're sorry? No, don't be sorry. I'll never do that. No. It's okay. Again, I love it when people make jokes. It's my brain, again, it parses. I'm on the spectrum, so sometimes even word jokes, spoken jokes, kind of escape me. It's not to do with fault or anything on anyone's kind. It's just a tautism. It's a Koboldism. I like jokes. Oh, he got me. I really like jokes. It's just sometimes I have to have them explained to me because I don't know enough about the world or context to get it. I'm pretty new to Twitch stuff too, so when I see an emote, typically it's my first time seeing it. Why am I so nice? Oh, it's fun. I'm as nice as you deserve. I'm sorry if the people in your life don't treat you as kindly as you need to. As you it really, I'm getting the vibe that in your life, and I don't want to be armchair psychologist, but maybe the people in your life don't treat you the way with the kindness that you deserve, or the kindness that you need to thrive. because I had that in my life too, where like for a long time, like I tried to operate with under a level of like, I tried to operate under a level of, you wish there were more people like me in the world, this world would be so much better. Oh, that's a really kind thing to say. But like, it's really hard to know like what's best for you when everyone around you is like making it feel like it's your fault for asking. If that makes sense. Oh, he got me. Yeah. And I'm not gonna air your stuff on the internet. Your stuff is private, and that's for you. Maybe we can talk about it off stream if you want. Now that we're Discord friends, you can chat me, and I'll talk to you there. Again, I'm not like a therapist, or I'm not anyone, and I'm just a person, and I have my own stuff going on, so I might have my own little limits and stuff, but I'd be happy to chat with you. So oh, I perfect blocked that. Yeah. But yeah, I don't want you to feel alone. And if I can help with that, then I would like to. I don't like it when he eats me like that. It makes me, it's so weird. Oh my gosh, I'm using all my ammo. Oh, and he grabs me again. Oh. I'm getting beat by this guy. Okay, this is it. I'm turning around now. There's a grab. I wasn't strong enough. No. I'm excited to hear what your ideas are for making the stream a bit more. I wonder what, like, is it like for promoting my stream, or is it for like making it more like consumer friendly? Or like, I wonder what your ideas are, cause like I have a BlueSky that I like, that I have like 250 followers, but I'm pretty sure most of them are like bots, cause none of them ever really like what I say or care that much about what I say. Yeah, you'll tell me all about it? Okay. I'd like to get out of this canyon. Oh, I live! That was really close that time. Man. This one's a difficult fight. But it's mostly because I keep getting command grabbed. I need to learn the read for that and be able to dodge it. I think that's the thing that's getting me so fierce. Okay, I think I'm trying to parry him too much. I should try to dodge instead. I think my dodge is better than my parry. My dodge sense is better than my parry sense. Because the parry's a bit harder to pull off. And most of his... I was used to fighting the... I'm still on like Sword Lady mode, where like you can't dodge the Sword Lady's attacks. Like you simply can't. But you can dodge this guy's attacks. They're pretty easy to dodge, so I should just dodge them. Yes, sir. One ticket to dumpster town with your name on it. I'm dead. I'm so upset. I thought I got him. No. I was so confident. Oh. Okay, so dodging is definitely the way to go. Dodging is way easier than blocking, so I'm just gonna dodge him from now on. Also, I like the heartbeat sound. It's very soothing. Okay, Mr. Man, time to get dumpstered. I can do it? Okay, you believe in me, I got this. Why am I not dodging? You believe in me. Say I believe in you. Kobolds, 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 kobolds! Kobolds! Ooh, got kobolds on my mind. Thank you, Kasamia, for believing in me. It's always when you believe in me that I win. Have you noticed that?
So what's happening now? Let's get back to the hotel. And our friends.
Yeah, you did it. You did it, Kasami. You made me win. Gotta make sure there's no extra goodies. Even though I'm pretty sure there aren't any. I did it? We did it. How about that? How about a we? You and I. Well, everyone watching, but specifically you and I, because you're in the chat with me. Yeah, we did it. Yeah. Hypocrite. That's sad. What am I a hypocrite for? Why'd they trash the place? Where's my cat?
You're alive. I was worried because I didn't hear from you. The stalkers have kidnapped Geppetto. It was the fox, the cat, and the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. But really, I sense Simon is behind this. First, go to the second floor and make sure everyone is okay. I'll try to figure out where they ran off to. Antonia might know a secret passage. Try asking her.
Okay. First and foremost. Cat. Where's Cat? We have to make sure the cat is okay. Well, I got a Legion plug. I should make the last Legion arm. Now I've made all the Legion arms. And I got an achievement for it. Achievement unlocked. Kitty. Not gonna play a song in the desolate, destroyed home. I bet it was that one dude with the dog head who did it. He led them here. Dog head man. That rude boy.
Who's there? I'll never open this door. You might as well give up. Oh, it's you. Is it safe out there? Give me a sec. Okay, come in.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped.
You're here. That's a relief. Being trapped somewhere. It's the worst.
I'm sorry you were trapped, Eugenia.
Oh, sorry. I should be thanking you first. When you came in, you reminded me of the Hound. Probably because both of you saved my life.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Alidoro.
You're here. It's good to be. When you came in.
I'm glad I reminded you of the Hound.
You have my personal thanks for saving Master Vanini, sir. Do look after him, won't you, sir?
I will. Pulcinella, you're my guy.
Thank you for another timely rescue, compagno. I seem to find myself once again in your debt. I talk a big game, but when push comes to shove, I freeze. It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. Surely there must be something that only I, in all my genius, can contribute. But if there is not, then Vedini is here to help you in any way he can. Fear not.
It was a planned ambush. I'm afraid there's nothing we could have done about it.
Oh.
More than anything, I'm concerned about how it shocked Lady Antonia. All this mayhem is certainly going to affect her condition.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped. The alchemists planned the whole thing. All while we were hiding here. I certainly didn't expect an attack on the hotel. The possibility never crossed my mind. However, I think we can track them down. My portrait. Behind it lies a passageway to their base.
Really, the whole time?
The hotel had an accommodation with the alchemists.
Your model is 2D? No, it's actually 3D.
Play this chord on the piano in my room.
I commissioned the 2D model, but it won't be ready for a little while.
Apparently, I must remain in this room. I hope Geppetto is safe. Be careful out there, won't you? The hotel.
It's from a game called Kobold Garden, but I made it pink and rigged it myself so that it could talk and stuff.
Apparently, be careful out there.
But yeah, I was super happy when I figured it out. It took me forever. I had to have a friend help me, like get the logistics of it down because I had no idea. Yeah, it was so funny because like I was bashing my head against the wall for the longest time just trying to get this thing to work. I was like, why won't it talk when I talk? And then I found out it was because like I was using like a version of Unity that was too new, so I like reversed it to like a really old version of Unity and it worked perfectly, and I was like, oh my god. And then I made this little pink kobold, and now I'm a little pink kobold on the internet, and it's fun. Where's the charges legion when you eliminating? Yeah, charge legion when eliminating an enemy. That sounds cool. Charges favor when a perfect guard is successful. That sounds good too. Okay. I think I want this one. Ooh, now I can equip another amulet. Do I want that one? Or do I want just the life amulet +1? How much health does that get? Oh my gosh, that's so much health. Yeah, I want this one. Yeah. Okay, so where's Cat? Gotta find Cat. Kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. What about this guy? Did he live?
Mr. Stalker, it's you. I thought it was the intruders again. It's a relief you're safe. I was helpless, hiding the entire time. This is my first time coming back out.
I think you're a part of it.
You surprised me, but make no mistake. You're always welcome here, Mr. Stalker. Let me know if there's anything you need.
I think you're liable. kitty wasn't on their box. Well, I've started multitasking now. I'm watching a stream while cooking. I just hope I don't burn my hands. Okay, well, good luck with your cooking. Yeah, focus primarily on the cooking. Don't mind feeling the need to chat or anything. I don't want you to get burnt or hurt your hands.
I never imagined the stalkers would dare attack the hotel.
Yeah, take care of yourself, please.
What's going on? Strange. It feels like a portion of my memory has been cut away from me. It hurts so much. It's not like a real wound, but still. Strange. It hurts.
It was a planned ambush. More than anything, I'm concerned. No matter what, sir, welcome. This is a supply box. Officially approved by the city of Krat.
Yeah, give me a technique crank.
Add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. No matter what fate brings us.
No, the food is just ready.
Okay. Side. Serving her.
Uggy. Whoa, 4 moonstones! And, oh wow, so many cool things. Buy that, buy that, buy that. Buy that. Buy that.
You're here. It's good to be free. When you came in, you reminded me.
Okay,
yeah. The hotel has security measures against
disappeared. That's what she just said.
I thought it was strange that they didn't activate during the attack. He must have switched the security off. Ugh, it's the only thing that makes sense. Alidoro. Who in the world was he, really?
Yeah, he wasn't that.
Well, I suppose that's a pointless question now. I want you at your best defending the hotel.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's
scrap.
see your weapons. You're here.
Okay, I can't wield the puppet ripper because that's too heavy. I can upgrade this. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Can I wield the 2 dragon sword? No, it's too heavy. Can I wield the dagger? Yes, I can. Do I want to wield the dagger? No. But I still don't have a technique crank. Okay, I guess the umbrella is still the weapon for me. Oh, wow. So a significant increase in power.
No matter what, serving welcome.
Okay, so this guy sells 2 more, but they're 8k each. Okay, so save up for those so I can upgrade my etiquette to the full prowess. And then behind that scary painting is where I need to go next. There's nothing else I need to do here, correct? Oh, I have a quartz. What am I doing? I had a quartz? Oh, I bought one. I just bought one. Okay. Put the upgrade in my puppet string, so I have a fully upgraded puppet string. Just in case I want to switch in the field. And then put this quartz in my head. think I'll take increases staggerable window 1. Increases the duration of effect sprays. Increases an enemy staggered duration. Oh! Enhances stagger attack when attacking an enemy from behind. Enhances the attack of fatal attacks. Ooh, that's good. The fatal attack one? Okay, so either increased stagger duration or fatal attack would be good. I would like it when I do the fatal attacks if they hurt more. Because they're not hurting as much as I'd like them to. Okay. Any upgrade materials that I'm sitting on that I'm not using? No? Okay. Now he can roll. What the heck? I thought I was supposed to open the portrait. Do I need to talk to Antonia again? What the hey? Come back here. Hello, miss.
Apparently, I must remain careful.
Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, so there's like something I'm supposed to interact with? I figured it out. Let's rock, baby. We go into the Isle of the Alchemists. Relic of Trismegistus? Trismegistus? I don't know. I'm using an umbrella though, so we'll be fine. You can stand under my umbrella, Allah.
Who would have guessed all this was beneath the hotel? Wait. Is this the relic of Trismegistus? You know, it's the strangest feeling. I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all. I don't know exactly what's going on, but someone was dragged away from here. We have to follow. Hurry.
Oh, a full moonstone. Oh, he aced me, baby. He put me in my place. Wow. Ouchie. Man, he just like turned around and just annihilated me. Just ended my whole life. How rude. There are traps everywhere here. It's scary. Technique crank! The universe is kind. What should I put it on though? There's so many options. Ooh, hello big guy. Come on, increase. Oh, what? Even with the increased fatal? It wasn't enough? Wow, this man's tough. He's a tough cookie. Increases physical damage reduction rate. Oh. Puts me overweight though. Cursed Knight Halberd. That sounds cool. Oh, it's a quality weapon. Your internet kind of sucks right now. Oh no!
Come to an end. No one's ever danced longer, I promise, my friend. Will you stay with me too and face whatever is coming? For today's a new day, and we have to keep running. I knew that you would, and I find that refreshing. So, the King of Riddles will now hear your confession. Blind confessions reveal one's true guilt. True confessions of blood being spilt.
Okay. Creep, what do you want?
This one's black and white. A no or a yes. Is Geppetto's creation a killer? Confess.
Yeah, I am.
Bravo, fantastico. The spilling of blood is one of life's pleasures. And murder? A passion of mine. One I treasure.
Okay, you. What the heck, man?
Embarrassed about it. Murder honors life by living without it.
You sound like Alistair from Has-Been Hotel, but like worse, like even creepier.
So human. You're going the distance. Now stand up straight, chin out. Here's your key. This isn't the last you'll be seeing of me. I hope you enjoyed our time, second fiddle. But for now, that's farewell.
He sounds like old grandpa. Oh my god. I mean, I am a killer. I have killed. I've literally killed people to get to where I am right now. Vivid ergo crystal. Ooh. Jump. One half moon sleeping by a creek. Every time I see the Half Moon Stone, I just think of the song Half Moon by Blind Pilot, and it makes me happy. And a woman put me under her bonnet for a week. Oh, come on, do damage. Still, I feel like I do less damage with my fatal attacks now that I've upgraded them. It's silly. Truly, it's silly. Legion caliber, that's pretty cool. Ooh, forward. I want all the treasure first. The one treasure I get from dropping down here. And the other treasure I get from dropping down over there. Oh, it's the Black Rabbit Brotherhood again.
Accept your fate. Death has come for you.
Has it?
This is for my brother. I'm gonna rip your heart out.
Save our brother. That's when our fate was sealed.
You gonna win this fight too? Really? First try? You think so? Okay. Oh my gosh! What the heck? Okay, so the bigger brother came back at the end and did one attack and it leveled me. No, put me all the way back here. Oh man, this is a salty run back for sure. Okay, sorry. I am gonna win the fight, but it wasn't gonna be that attempt. Alright. I will go back and try again. This time, with all of the force and power of 10,000 microsuns. Which is like a lot of power. Okay. Y'all getting hecked now.
Even if we're just bait to buy time, you're going down. Save our brother.
Oh, they kick-flipped me.
Brother, those alchemists, steady. Brother, you are winner.
Oh my gosh. I understand, I get it.
Finally, I got you.
Oh wow, this is a hard fight. I am extremely okay, I can do this. I can do this. I got this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. Kasamian. Or I could just call it a stream here and we could have our chat. Huh. Okay, I'll give it one more try. If it doesn't work out, I'll call it a stream here and then we can have our chat. While you're eating your ramen. Okay, yeah. I'll give it another shot.
This is for my brother. I'm gonna rip your heart out.
There was a game called Def Jam Vendetta, and it had a fight where you fought 3 people in like a in like a room by yourself. Because it's like usually a one-on-one fight game. Okay, well.
You're mine now.
Okay. I'll finish my story though. There's a game called Def Jam Vendetta where you fought 3 folks, and there was a fight where you fought 3 people in one room, and it was like the hardest fight in the game by far. Because like the most people you fought up until that point was 2, and they were really easy to fight. But like the only way you could win against these 3 people was to just like run around and like try to get them by themselves, and then just beat them up when they were like that. But yeah, this fight reminds me of that fight, where it's just like, oh, I have to run around and make sure I'm fighting only one of them at a time, because when 2 of them are fighting me, with my little umbrella, I can't hit 2 of them at once. So it's really difficult.